your answer, A, B or C, to 63303. Text costs £1 plus one standard network rate message. You can also enter for free at itv.com. Entrants must be 18 or over. Entries made after lines close at 11 a.m. on Monday the 18th of June will not be counted, but may still be charged. And the best of luck. Now, time to get ready to scream, because we are about to be joined by the front man of the mighty Duran Duran. Now, they set the hearts of a generation of teenage girls alight some 3 decades ago, and a few of us are still feeling the effects today. Nicknamed the prettiest boys in pop, their chart legacy has seen them travel the world countless times on sell-out stadium gigs, not to mention notching up an eye-watering 80 million record sales. Welcome, Simon Le Bon. Hello. You can take a seat if you like.
Have a little seat.
Yeah.
You all right?
What's
that?
What
has gone on? Well, you don't want to know what's going on.
No,
you really don't.
Try and get that in there then.
It doesn't roll as well. It doesn't roll as well. You know, I'm a big fan of fruit cricket.
I am now.
And you are now.
Yeah.
Now, looking back at those videos there, you really lived every man's dream, haven't you?
It was very funny actually when you were playing that bit of VT. You showed the guy lying on the massage and I heard somebody go, "Oh, he's putting a bit of weight, hasn't he?"
And what's with the beard now?
What's with the beard? Oh,
yeah.
I know, I forgot to shave this morning.
Oh.
You've had a beard for a while, haven't you?
No.
Yeah, you had a beard last time you came on, I remember.
Honestly,
We said how nice it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. That location for Rio.
The Caribbean, yeah.
Did you decide where you did all the videos?
We didn't decide anything like that. All we decided was how the songs went. No, that was that was our parade. No, our managers were very smart actually. I think they wanted a holiday, so they sent us out to Antigua. True.
Yeah, all your videos are so glamorous.
Well, that's very good.
No, they are. I remember when I first met you was years ago when you started, and your image has been so consistently glamorous all the way.
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah. And it's still going on, because there's a DVD that you filmed, a special DVD called Diamond in the Mine.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that, because you've got some very glamorous people involved.
Well, it's really all about our tour, which started in February of 2011. I'm still on the tour, by the way. We're still on. We're going back on Sunday to America to do more of it. And because it was the album All You Need Is Now, which is the Mark Ronson produced album, was so different, and it was such a success that we put a lot of the new music into the show rather than playing a greatest hits show.
Yeah.
We just felt that we really had to take the opportunity and make a film of it. So we did, and we got a very good friend of ours, Uncle Gavin Elder, who works very closely with us. And so we're used to him being around, so he could actually be on stage with us and nobody would notice.
Yeah.
To direct the film, and we're very happy about it. We looked at it and we thought, the public should be allowed to see this.
And then, was this part of the tour, because obviously you got terrible laryngitis and had to stop for a while, so was this filmed before you were poorly?
Actually, it was much worse than laryngitis. It's about 3 months into the tour. I was on stage in Cannes at the film festival there. We're doing a big party for Belvedere Vodka. Thankfully, they were so drunk they didn't notice. And I went for a high note and just wasn't there, and I'd lost it. I lost that range, the top bottom of range, for 3 months. And in that time, I wasn't sure whether I'd ever be able to sing again. The band wasn't sure whether we'd ever tour again. So we went through a lot of very, very serious emotions and anxiety at the time.
Why did you lose it? What was wrong?
I had I think I'd been pushing it too hard. I actually had a bleed on my vocal folds. I actually had a hemorrhage, which and the body goes into like a protective mode when that happens and just won't let you do anything that'll make it go any worse.
Right.
So this is a big celebration then, you being able to do it again.
Well, yes, it is.
And I think you appreciate it more now.
Yeah, I do. I suppose I do. I think I appreciate the singing. It's something that I always took for granted. I thought I could sing. That's just me. And also the fact that I guess for myself, I define myself as a singer. Having something as catastrophic happening as that really made me question everything. So getting it back was a very, very important.
Also, you can't have the band without you there. You just
That's what I tell them.
And you mentioned that the public should see this DVD. Let's have a little look at it. We've got a clip here for you, Simon.
Happened?
Not really. I think it's like any kind of. I suppose it's a bit like a sport, like tennis or cricket, where you've got to hit something. I've got to hit a note, and the worst thing you can do is to tense up and think about it. So what I do is I look after myself, and I make sure that I get the early nights that I need. I make sure I drink lots of water and I don't do too many interviews as well. Because it all counts, you know, it all counts.
Tell us what you're doing at the Olympics.
Yeah, we've got a great gig coming up. It's on the day that of the opening ceremony at the Olympics. It's in Hyde Park. And it's a concert really that's organised for people who haven't got a ticket to go to the stadium and watch the ceremony, but want to see it all on the big screen and get a bit of entertainment as well. So it's us, it's Paolo Nutini, it's Snow Patrol, and it's Stereophonics.
Oh, wow.
It's a fantastic gig.
Yeah,
it's the 27th of July and it's in Hyde Park, and it's
you need
going
to buy
to be
tickets for it,
amazing.
Is it one of these ones you can just turn up like the Jubilee? Because I watched the Jubilee celebrations in Hyde Park, or do you need to pre-order?
Oh no, this one you got to get tickets for it.
But what if you asked Simon Le Bon? Could he sort it out?
You'd be horrified how paltry and meagre my allocation is.
We've been married to Yasmin for a very long time. You've got three gorgeous daughters.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier about whether you should change your look when you got married, but Yasmin's always been super glamorous.
Yeah, really. I mean, I talked about this before. Yeah, she never switched to my wife mode. But what is wife mode?
Wife mode is when you wear your bra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does she ever slip
She
her bra
never
up and leave
needed
it
a
hanging?
bra.
No.
No. Is it like woman in a dressing gown syndrome?
Yeah. Or baggy leggings.
Where you let yourself go.
In your shuffle.
Yeah,
In your shuffle.
Yeah,
Do you ask Yasmin, sorry to interrupt, about your look? Do you think?
No, but I do ask her to put the baggy trainers on, the baggy clothes and the trainers. And can't you look like a normal wife, Yasmin?
Really? I don't believe that.
Yeah.
You should be with me.
You shouldn't. I was just being
Didn't even answer.
Actually, no, I know. I do ask her. I do ask her what to wear. Yeah, I do. She's my biggest style guru. Absolutely.
Do you think that as a couple you should both look after how you look? Because, you know, you kind of owe it to each other to still fancy each other once you've got married.
Yeah, but I don't think that both of us are in professions which kind of demand it a little bit anyway. So the pressures on us from outside after marriage, which I think is a nice way, rather than me going to, hey, you know, pull your socks up now, because you know you're not looking as good as the dog. And he's a pug, by the way.
Simon, good luck with the whole Olympic thing in Hyde Park. It sounds lovely. Lovely to see you on the show. Simon Le Bon, everyone.
Hello.